It's Yahtzee Beat the Runtime, where a commitment that we made very early on in the series continues to haunt us, and that, of course, is the fact that we're going through every single Kidz Bop album. And today, even though we're smack dab in the middle of springtime, it is time for Christmas music. This is a Very Merry Kidz Bop, and as the title implies, yes, it is full of Christmas songs, both traditional and including, yes, an original Kidz Bop song as well, which is kind of scary to think about. So we've done pretty well on these. Still have yet to chase after that elusive perfect score, which of course in our world requires that we beat every individual track. That's the concept of the series, as well as the album runtime as a whole, in addition to getting a requisite number of Yahtzees every time. I think we should just get started. There's an awful lot of tracks on today's docket, starting with, of course, the annual earworm of All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, which, you know, when this song came out in the 90s, I think it was almost unheard of that a song would come about and insert itself into the pantheon of Christmas classics. Usually at that time you were kind of thinking, oh, there's a Yahtzee. Hang on. There's a Yahtzee. Oh, yeah. You're kind of thinking to yourself, well, all the classic Christmas songs already exist. There are new other ones to be discovered. And Mariah Carey busted the lid off of that one. I can't think, I guess, what is the most recent new classic Christmas track? I'm sure there's probably some out there. Oh my God, I gotta stop talking. We got two Yahtzees already, people. Incredible. Not uncommon to have Christmas music played here in the house, regardless of time of year, just because our daughter seems to really enjoy the Christmas music and she'll just play it whenever. So I've actually heard this song as recently as like 2 weeks ago. Funny enough. We blew right past that song, two Yahtzees. Missed a couple opportunities there, but we're doing okay. We'll go on to the little drummer boy. Loves the drums, just like the Ting Ting song, Great DJ. This one's taking a little bit longer to develop, it seems like. Oh, okay, there's 4-5, so that's good. A lot of these songs are on the shorter side. That doesn't mean that they're gimmies, but it does provide us a pretty good opportunity to put up some good numbers. Perhaps. I don't want to overthink it right now because I'm concentrating on playing the best game of Yahtzee possible. So far, so good. Sixes are a little bit frustrating there. I would like to see another 4, maybe. There we go. 3s and 6s are on board. Okay, probably not going to get the bonus, but that's all right. We beat the score that we needed to, which is 185. Now, I know that the little drummer boy is like a classic Christmas song, as a lot of these are going to be like in the public domain probably, which makes me wonder, how long were the very original OG versions? Or are there even recorded versions of some of these songs because they're so old? We have Christmas. It just says Christmas, but this is the Baby Please Come Home Christmas by Darlene Love. So I just didn't put the subtitle in there because I just didn't. This is a pretty short song, so we don't have to do a whole lot here except for not fail. The game is going to give us every opportunity to fail here, it looks like. Failed us out with the full house. Can we get another 5? 5 there. There's a large straight. Always fun to see this early. Yeah, we'll go for a speculative Yahtzee play, and we get it. Amazing. Okay. Feeling really good about this right now, but let's just keep it 100, as they say. Or in our case, we want to keep it more than 100. We want to average about 250 a game. Small straight. Excellent. And of course, I was only joking at the beginning of the episode. I love the Kidz Bop albums. When it comes to this challenge, I think they're a great addition. I like doing them every other episode. That's the pace we've kind of been doing right now. We'll see if we need to adjust that, but there haven't really been any complaints. So, all right, this is Winter Wonderland. This is, I think, another public domain song. Did I mention they have their own original song on here? Hold on, there's another Yahtzee. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my god. Another one? Whoa. Okay, an open-ended small straight. We will take that. Weren't able to convert it, but that's all right. What about the fives? A few of those. Threes. Take it there. We can get some fours maybe. We may have to burn our chance there, unfortunately. Oh, fours and threes again. Well, we'll take them there. Let's see if we can get... Oh, there's four of a kind. Oh, I was hoping for another Yahtzee. Need to get something going on here. Whether that's a straight. Try to go for the large straight. We did not get that. Oh. Pretty bad. There's a couple sixes. Not as many as we would like. Not a very good score, but it's enough to beat the song at 181 as we move on to Joy to the World. You know, there's a couple Joy to the World songs. One of them has nothing to do with Christmas. Talking about the funk song. Let's try to get a 2 here. Why not? No? Okay, I'll take my chance there. That seems pretty reasonable. Going for ones. We got those. Sixes and fives. I guess I'll go for the fives. Tough call. Tough call there. Full house. That's good. Let's go for fives here. Get them. Kind of screwing up this game here. Let's get a Yahtzee, baby. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get a 5 or a 6. We don't need a huge score here, but we do need something. So let's get that going. So I'll try to go for a 4 here. Oh, we got it. Amazing. All right. Let's go for a 4 of a kind. That helps a lot. Probably no Yahtzee here, but we'll go for 4s and give ourselves... Oh, we got 4 of them. Some late play made that a pretty good score at the end. Okay, Oh Christmas Tree. What is it with... when did we start putting an H onto the word O? It feels like back in the day they used to just say the letter O and that was good enough for everybody. As evidenced here. It's not a typo. Twos maybe? Tough call there. They're full house, but we don't necessarily need that. There's some 5s. Okay. There's our 3 of a kind if we want to take that. Not the best 3 of a kind, but okay. Let's see if we can get another 5. Perfect. Yeah, don't throw away that 5, John. We need that. 3s and 6s. We have our small straight. Can we get a large straight? We can. Amazing. Okay, let's try to get another... well, actually, let's go for 6s here. Yeah, that's good. For 5 if we can. The small straight... We do need 3s, but we have all these 6s, so let's go for a Yahtzee. Oh, we'll take the chance. Let's go for another Yahtzee of all 1s. We don't get it. We will pivot back to the 3s. We got our target score, so even though we don't get the bonus, here we go. We move on to Deck the Halls. And we're having a pretty good run here. Of course, this is Yahtzee, which is mostly skill. A lot of people say, and I've said this before, it's all luck. But I think it is slightly more skill than luck. But there is a lot of luck. And the luck can turn on you at the worst times. We've seen it happen quite a few times in this series. Hopefully that is not the case today. Oh, that would have been a nice little Yahtzee there for us if we could have got that. We'll take a 4 of a kind, though. It's a pretty good-looking left-hand side. Go for another 6. We don't get it. We'll take a chance there. Let's see if we can get a 5 to come out. That's okay. I don't need that necessarily. Like to get there. Of course, there's the large straight. Always comes when you least expect it, but we did get the bonus. We'll go for a Yahtzee here. 285. We got it. Wow. Okay. All right. Amazing. I don't know what to say. We're on to jolly old St. Nicholas here. See what we can do. This will be the halfway point. We only need 171 points to beat this track on an individual sense. I think we're doing pretty good for the album runtime as a whole. I will say that. Getting a lot of like symbols. Here, we'll just go for 6s and take a chance if we have to. There's some 2s. We do need a full house still, so if that comes around, go for it. I don't know if I want to go for it here because I probably should have. Probably should have. Let's get our 5 so we can at least get the bonus and then concentrate on everything else. We do need some kind of 3 of a kind. Okay, there's a 3 of a kind. 172. Oh my god. Okay. Not enough for the full house. We'll see if we can get a Yahtzee here. Maybe. Okay. We beat the track by 1 point. All right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but we are perfect halfway through. So there is pressure has arrived. It's Sleigh Ride. This one that's a lot of 1s. That's a Yahtzee right out the gate. Right out the gate. We'll take the full house. I'll go for a large straight here because we have a pretty good opportunity. We get the large straight. This could be a very good score. A Yahtzee opportunity, perhaps. See what the 2s can give us. Oh, perfect. That is our 7th Yahtzee of the day. That is a big deal. That means we have met our Yahtzee quota. And that essentially means that one of our 3 objectives is fully complete no matter what happens. Granted, it's the worth the least amount of points of those 3, but we'll take it. We will absolutely take that. Look for some 5s. Just 1 is good, and then we can go for a 4 of a kind or possibly another Yahtzee. 382 for Sleigh Ride. Incredible. Now we move on to Here Comes Santa Claus. Knowing that we, again, our Yahtzee quota has been met, we can now focus on everything else. But we'll take more Yahtzees as they come. Certainly not going to say no to them. That was very nice of the game to bless us with yet another Yahtzee. Thought we were going to get one there. That's okay. We don't need to be greedy. But we're not going to say no. We're not going to turn it down. Game wants to give us a huge, absolutely huge sixes. That's another Yahtzee. Wow. Okay. Probably should have taken the large straight, but you know, there was no guarantee we were going to get that. So we'll go for 3 of a kind here to finish this game up. Switch to sixes. 353. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Strategy time. We have 6 tracks left. Now, if we want to beat this, if we want to get a perfect score, we have to beat all these individual ones. And this is going to be our first challenge. Christmas wrapping. It comes in at 4 minutes and 11 seconds, 251 points. We need to beat that. That is going to require some optimal play or some Yahtzees. If we get, oh, I thought we were going to get one there. It's okay. We're still okay. But this is where the challenge really comes in, is games like this. And this isn't even the hardest one. Nice full house. Clutch. Sixes. Come on, baby. Get a couple more sixes, maybe. Yes. 3 of a kind. We do need 1s, 3s, and 5s. Our 3s are here. They've arrived. Go for... Oh, there's a 4th, 6. Beautiful. And we need 1s and 5s. I think I can go for... Okay, we'll switch to 1s. We'll switch to 1s. $235. We do need a small straight for this to work. Or do we go for the Yahtzee? This is tough. All right, we need a small straight here. 6, 5, 4. We need a 3. We need a 3. Oh, man. It was a good run. We had a good run. And then we got ran over by a reindeer, just like Grandma. And just because we lost the perfect score doesn't mean we give up on everything else. We came here for a mission to do the best that we can, and we did pretty good, all things considered. And if we can walk out of here with that being the only blemish, that would still be a moral victory. So let's try that. A Yahtzee, our 10th of the day. Could he use that last game? Beggars can't be choosers. Open-ended small straight converts into a large very nicely. There's a small straight that we just kind of backed into. Switch up to 1s here. Oh, 4 1s. Nice. We're not going to get this bonus, but it is nice to think about, isn't it? Try to just throw another 3 out there into the world, and then we'll go 6s here. Almost had the bonus. 263. Pretty good score. We beat the album runtime with that one. Last Christmas. See, this is the one that I thought was going to give us trouble because this is 283 points we need, which means we would definitely need a Yahtzee. But the pressure's off because we're not expected to beat this song now. That being said, the game is going to give us everything we need to do so, which if we if we beat this track is going to make me feel like absolute shit about the one we didn't win. But again, we can't. The Yahtzee gods control us. We don't control them. Straight. Fours. I'm going to try to go for a 2 here. Very nice. We actually beat this song. We actually did beat this. So we are, oh man, we demolished it. If we would have just made like maybe one different decision on that Christmas wrapping track, damn, we'd still be perfect. This is still by far the best run we've had, so I can't bitch too much. I mean, look, it's giving us Yahtzees like this. I feel like we really did blow like a pretty good opportunity here. I'm gonna be beating myself up over this one. Nightmares will occur. Tossing, turning, all that stuff. What is this, Dr. Seuss? I guess this is from the Grinch then. Saw where the girl that played in the live action Grinch got bit by a spider or something. What's her face? It sings for the rock band. I should know because I've seen them live. The pretty reckless, whatever her name is. She got bit by a spider or something. I think she's okay, but that does happen, I guess, to people. I was gonna say we might not beat this song, but this is a pretty low bar to clear here. So, and this is where the fatigue's setting in. I think the annoyance that we didn't beat track 11. Public domain again. Back to it. The 12 Days of Christmas. This is actually just because there's so many verses in this song. It's actually kind of long. You would have to actually try here, and that was not a good look. How about the 5? How about a 5 to save us? These are pretty tricky rolls we're getting. There's a straight. We get another one. Fives. 2s, 4s, 6s. 4s. Should have just taken it before. We'll go for 1s here. Oh man, yeah, this is a bad score. This is a really bad score happening, guys. We're not beating this song. So maybe that makes us feel a little bit better. Like we would have ran into trouble here. I don't know. We got the bonus. It just comes down to, can we get a Yahtzee? If we get a Yahtzee, then we beat this song. Okay. In a weird way, I feel a little bit better as we move on to the Kidz Bop original, Go Christmas. Go Christmas. Like we're cheering it on as if it's a sports competitor. I don't have the lyrics in front of me. I didn't spend time listening to this prior to rolling these dice. I likely won't. But I don't know. I am kind of curious, like, how does the original song stack up? There's a 13th Yahtzee. We've been going to town on the actual Yahtzees today. So, pretty good day for those. Surprisingly, despite all of the Yahtzees we've gotten, we haven't hit a record score. But I feel like the Yahtzees have kind of been consistently drip fed to us throughout the day. So maybe that's why. Let's go for a full house. Okay, there we go. Dub still got it. Doesn't have. Oh, here we go. A lot of 3s. Oh man, I almost like knew that was gonna happen. 14 out of 7 Yahtzees. We've doubled up, people. We doubled it up. And we'll go for, I guess, another 3 here. We actually got it. 319. We'll look for some 5s to finish this off strongly. 3, 6, 9. Damn, that's fine. Wow. Okay. So a couple gaffes cost us what would have been our first ever perfect rating on a Christmas Kids album, no less. Maybe it's for the best that we didn't do that well and we can, just move on with our day and our lives. Either way, we'll be back to another normal, proper album next time here on Yahtzee Beat the Runtime. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of them.